In the spirit of Yuletide, we're about to embark on a global journey exploring the most fascinating and peculiar Christmas traditions. From the bustling streets of Japan to the icy landscapes of Iceland, prepare to be astonished, amused, and perhaps even a bit bewildered. These aren't your typical carols and mistletoe. Oh no, we're delving into the world's quirkiest, most delightful, and downright odd Yuletide customs. Are you ready to discover the quirkiest traditions this festive season has to offer? Buckle up! Starting with number 10, we land in Japan, where a bucket of KFC is the star of Christmas dinner. This intriguing tradition began in the 70s, when a successful marketing campaign convinced the Japanese that fried chicken was the perfect festive feast. Today, families across Japan pre-order their buckets months in advance, making this finger-licking good meal a Christmas staple. It's a delicious blend of Western influence and Japanese adaptation. Who would have thought Colonel Sanders would be Santa's rival? Next stop, Iceland, where a monstrous cat roams the snowy landscapes during Christmas. This fearsome feline, known as the Yule cat, is no ordinary household pet. Legend tells that this giant creature prowls the icy wilderness, preying on those who haven't received new clothes before Christmas Eve. This peculiar tradition encourages generosity, as Icelanders gift clothing to prevent loved ones from becoming the Yule cat's next meal. So, if you ever find yourself in Iceland for Christmas, remember to wear your new clothes or the Yule cat might just pay you a visit. We're off to Catalonia, where a peculiar figurine named Caganer is hidden in nativity scenes. Now this isn't just any figurine, folks. The Caganer, directly translated to the defecator, is traditionally depicted as a peasant, hunched over, with trousers around his ankles in the act of, well, doing his business. Historically, the Caganer first appeared in the late 17th to early 18th century. It's a symbol of fertility and good fortune, believe it or not. The act of the Caganer is thought to fertilize the earth, ensuring a bountiful harvest for the coming year. Over time, the Caganer has evolved and adapted. Nowadays, it's common to see Caganers fashioned after celebrities, politicians, and other famous figures. So if you ever find yourself in Catalonia around Christmas time, don't forget to search for the Caganer in the nativity scenes. Certainly, a nativity scene with a twist. Our journey takes us to Norway, where brooms are hidden away to protect against witches on Christmas Eve. This intriguing tradition stems from an ancient belief that witches and evil spirits emerge on Christmas Eve, seeking brooms to ride on. To this day, many Norwegians stow away their brooms in the safest corners of their homes, keeping their Christmas Eve witch-free. A peculiar blend of folklore and festivity, this custom adds a touch of mystique to the Yuletide celebrations. Remember, keep your brooms out of sight. In Ukraine, Christmas trees are adorned with spiderwebs. Intriguing, isn't it? This tradition is rooted in a Ukrainian folktale. Once upon a time, a poor widow and her children could not afford to decorate their Christmas tree. On Christmas morning, they woke up to find the tree covered in webs which glistened like silver and gold in the sunlight. The spiders had spun them overnight, turning their humble tree into a thing of beauty. A spider web for good luck, who would have thought? Halfway through our countdown, we face the Austrian Krampus, the dark counterpart to St. Nicholas. Born from Alpine folklore, Krampus is no jolly old elf. He's a horned, half-goat, half-demon creature who punishes misbehaving children during the festive season. Every year on December 5th, Austrians celebrate Krampus Night, where locals dress up as Krampus, rattling chains and bells through the streets, startling the unsuspecting. It's a chilling yet thrilling tradition that adds a dash of the sinister to the holiday season. St. Nicholas or Krampus, who would you prefer to meet? In America, a pickle ornament is hidden on the Christmas tree for good fortune. Let's delve into this peculiar tradition. The Christmas pickle, believe it or not, is not a fresh, crunchy cucumber, but an ornament in the shape of a pickle. The ornament is hidden amongst the branches of the Christmas tree. On Christmas morning, the first person to find the pickle is blessed with good fortune for the upcoming year. A charming yet quirky tradition, don't you think? So the search for pickles is on. At number 3, we have Sweden's Gavle goat, a giant straw goat that is often the target of arson. An enchanting yet peculiar tradition that dates back to 1966. This towering Yule goat, a symbol of Christmas in Sweden, is erected in Gavle's castle square for the festive season. But the poor caprine structure has met a fiery fate more often than not. Despite the authorities' best efforts, pranksters have managed to set the goat ablaze in over half of the years since its inception. Will this year's goat survive? Only time will tell. In Germany, a hidden sausage brings laughter and fun to the Christmas festivities. Among the tinsel and baubles, a tiny plastic sausage is concealed within the branches of the Christmas tree. The first person to spot this elusive bratwurst is rewarded with a special gift, and of course, the glory of victory. This quirky tradition adds a dash of playful competition to the holiday season, reminding everyone that Christmas is not just about gifts, but also about sharing joy and laughter. Find the sausage, win the prize, win the... Finally, at number 1, we arrive in Venezuela, where roller skating to Christmas Mass is the norm. This charming tradition reportedly began as a fun and efficient way for locals to attend early morning services. Streets are closed off, making way for a sea of roller skaters, gliding their way to church in the soft morning light. The festive atmosphere is palpable, with joyful music filling the air and neighbors sharing holiday treats. Who knew roller skates could add to the Christmas spirit? Well, that's the end of our journey, folks. Merry Christmas from around the world.